that Jake Tapper book that he has in his hand, Charlamagne the God was the only person in that entire studio that read that entire book in a couple of days. And he was super excited to discuss it ad nauseum. And the whole thing was just letting him know that conservatives were right the entire time. But that's still not going to stop him from caping for Biden at all.
Here's the apology to us, yo. What the whole corporate media apparatus on the left side had tried to make us radioactive for 4 years. Now all of a sudden they're doing this reversal where they're echoing the same talking points that they criticized us for 4 years. They're going on talk shows and referring to you and myself as these like extremists. And now they're saying the same thing. But because they can make money off of it, all of a sudden it's okay.
You labeled us part of the right. Now it's time for you to say that we were right. Okay? That's what it boils down to. And you know what Jon Stewart said that was so ill? Jon Stewart said, you're making money off telling us things
that we knew.
You should have told us for free 2 years ago because you're a news outlet.
Forgetting about the fact how weird it is that the news is selling you a book about news they should have told you was news a year ago for free.
I got mad respect for Jake Tapper. You know what I'm saying? This ain't an indictment of Jake Tapper. All I'm simply saying is there is not enough accountability being had by the media. And you know what? I don't want to hear Biden lied to us all. You know why? Or the Biden administration lied to us all. That's not a good enough excuse. You know why that's not a good enough excuse? Because you got eyes. Because you got ears. And it was your job as a journalist.
Aren't you a journalist? Research?
That's right. The same way I can go on Breakfast Club or The Daily Show or Brilliant Idiots and say things like Joe Biden is too old. Joe Biden needs to step down. Like you should be able to say that on your mega platform, which you didn't. And guess what? If Joe Biden was president now, you still wouldn't be saying that. You wouldn't be saying that right now if Joe Biden was president.
And I got tremendous respect for these guys. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Andrew Schultz is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if y'all ever seen his stand-ups before, but that brother is funny as hell. And Charlamagne the God is one hell of a businessman. Great on radio. He don't really take too much to sides, but we already know that he's on the Democrat side. He's acting like he's upset that they've been hiding information from or lying to him, but he's not upset. He knew that he was being lied to the same way that he lied to his audience on Breakfast Club. All right. He's just doing his job. We didn't vote them into office, so I don't hold either one of them up to a certain account. They're like Bill Maher to me. Like they're content creators, just on a certain level, just on a very high level. They're creating content. So I don't hold them to no level at all. But you can't hide behind ignorance all your life, Charlamagne. You cannot, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world you're not an ignorant brother. I know that the name of this show is called Brilliant Idiots, but when I sit down and I listen to them, I notice that they absolutely do have some sense and they have some knowledge. That Jake Tapper book that he has in his hand, Charlamagne the God was the only person in that entire studio that read that entire book in a couple of days. And he was super excited to discuss it ad nauseum. And the whole thing was just letting him know that conservatives were right the entire time. But that's still not going to stop him from caping for Biden at all. On this same show, they were pissed off because Andrew Schultz specifically was pissed off because Biden admitted that the only reason why they picked Kamala as his running mate was because she was black. And Andrew Schultz said that's the dumbest thing in the world to pick somebody, to pick a president, somebody that to run for president or could be the next in line for president simply because they are black. And Charlamagne the God was quiet that entire time. Why? Because on the Breakfast Club, when he interviewed Biden before anybody went out to vote in that election, he said the black community will only stick by you if you pick a black woman. And then Biden felt comfortable enough to say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And then they went out to pick Kamala, who was black. And then they tried to push her off on America to be voted for as the 47th president over Donald Trump. because she was black. And then Candace Owens went down this whole rabbit hole proving that she ain't black at all. But nobody cared because they've already beat that into our heads. Michelle Obama, Beyonce, Oprah, everybody's getting on their platform saying that if that this country hate black women, and that's the only reason why they won't vote for. They're saying that black men hate black women. That's why we won't even stand behind them. When the same percentage of black men that voted for Democrats last time voted for them this time as well. It wasn't a big shift. Everybody was just stuck to their own little corners, stuck to their own little groups, all because of identity politics. And it's ridiculous. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. But they tried to act like they were upset. They're not upset. They're not upset at all, man. Look at this daggone Goofy. And I'm not even going to play. I'm not even going to do too much about it, but look at this Goofy, man.
Yeah.
And look at how he just rolling around in this chair like a damn little ass kid the whole time. Can't even stay still. Look, neither one of them, this like they little ass kids, man, in men bodies. Look how they sitting. This is, look, they look like little, this is kindergarten. This is how when you bring your kid to the doctor and you like, sit right. Oh, you're not going to be embarrassed. Sit up. And this is how they sit and this is how they act. This is ridiculous. Maybe they give us too many. Maybe everybody shouldn't have a platform. I don't know. Maybe everybody, look at them. Everybody shouldn't have a platform, bro. Maybe I shouldn't have no platform. I don't know.